pasó? What do you two want? You already ate your dinner. I feel like this week has gotten away from me and I don't feel like I've accomplished much. I know that I have. I know that that's just my, I wouldn't say type A, but like my, not even perfectionist, but like high standard that I set for myself. Because I wouldn't call myself a type A or a perfectionist. But sometimes I just like set really high demands on myself, is what I do. And I feel like I haven't done much of that this week. Or maybe because I've been between projects that it feels that way. I don't know. There's a part of me that feels like I'm not doing as much, which is fine because I'm between drafts right now, so of course I'm not doing as much. But still, it's weird. It just feels weird. It's also that time of summer where at work not much is happening either, so I'm working from home today, for instance, but it feels like I'm not really doing much because there's not much to do except a meeting that I have later today. So it's that weird summer lull for me. If any of you are working in education, you might know what I'm talking about. Or if you're a student, like you might know what I'm talking about too, because if you decide not to take courses during the summer, like you might have that feeling of like something's missing from my day. There's something that's not here that I normally do. And that's the vibe I get. Like it's like I'm not doing as much, even though I'm doing what I need to do. So nothing is actually not getting done. I'm maybe just a little bit slower because there's all this extra time to fill. So it's weird. It's just, that's where my headspace is right now. I'm gonna take care of some stuff. It is so hot that I bought cooling mats for the cats. And I finally succeeded in getting her to sit on it. It just arrived today. You can hear the air conditioners because it is just that hot. It's also 7 p.m. and looks like 3 o'clock. So I convinced her to go on by using my boyfriend's socks. She loves them like Dobby. This other fool refuses to sit on his mat. But we'll see. We'll see. We have more socks over here. He'll be lured. think I've become a little obsessive with buying hair products, but these were just so cute. My hand looks humongous in this. I really wanted something that would give me that like classy updo look without being, you know, like too over the top, and I think these are just so pretty. And I also wanted to try these. I've been using like the telephone cord style teleties for a while, but I think my hair has just gotten a little too delicate for it. So I'm trying these. I put one in my hair and it feels quite nice. And I bought these lovely blushes. So I bought these two lovely blushes from, I think it's pronounced Hime, maybe Hime. And they are just so pretty. I wanted something not as dramatic as I usually wear. So this is a ginger peach color in their dewy cheek color line. And this is nude beige. I don't have any like, I wouldn't call them brown, but like lighter neutrals, I would say. It's very like delicate and it gives a lovely flush. And so I was looking for something different. And these are treats to myself because my birthday is coming up. So I did that. And trying not to feel too guilty about introducing more stuff into my household. I'm also trying the Lumi deodorant because it is hot, so hot. And this says it's good for like all over your body, so I wanted to give it a try. I've used it twice now. I can't say I've noticed much of a difference, but let's give it some more time. Sometimes these kinds of deodorants take time for your body to adjust. Oh, I dropped it. I feel like I already started my vacation, so I'm gonna read a book that I heard is pretty bonkers, but that is what sold it, genuinely. And I'm doing a face mask because why not? Should I open it for you? You need to start taking your reusable straw around with you. It was my birthday yesterday, and I did not want a cake. And that was a conversation that had to happen with the boy. And he complied and got me a mountain of macarons instead. So it's fine. I do enjoy macarons. I did not need, I think there were like 24 of them, but I have now distributed several. I think this one is pistachio. But maybe it's not, because there were 2 different shades of green in the box. So we're gonna see what this is. And this one is definitely chocolate, because the other brown ones are lighter and those are salted caramel. So I'm having a little bit of coffee and some post-birthday macaron treats. After a day of doing laundry, I'm still on vacation. You can hear the fans going because it's just that hot. It is officially summer, like seasonally, although we've been in summer since March, I think. Temperature-wise, it is not a fun time. Doing laundry was awful, going in and out, and it was just so hot. But we'll see. I'm yes, contradictorily having hot coffee because I'm not an iced coffee lady. I have an occasional desire to have iced coffee, but it's very rare and does not happen often. Last year I kind of went on an iced coffee bender, actually. I don't know what it was about being at home in 2020, but I did indulge in cold brew iced coffee, homemade, like almost every day for the summer. But I'm not vibing with that right now this year. Maybe later in the season I will feel the need or desire. I almost said the desire. New word. Maybe that will happen, but highly unlikely. It's just not my thing. So I'm going to indulge and celebrate my continued vacation. I am enjoying it thoroughly. I am not doing much other than the basics and have only been on my laptop once since I went on vacation 5 days ago. 4, 5, 5. Yeah. I started my vacation midweek, so 5 days ago now. And it's been lovely. I'm really enjoying just not needing to go online. I know I will have to. I have to pay bills. But I'm not stressing out about checking email or anything, so it's lovely. Definitely recommend if you can do that. Let's give these guys a try. It's actually quite nice. I'm not a chocolate macaron person normally. I think my favorite flavors tend to be Earl Grey, depending on where I go. Pistachio, usually. And occasionally some of the like more exotic ones, like rose flavor, or there's one that's like a basil, which is a weird flavor. Like thought-wise, I'm not a big basil fan in desserts, but I really like it as a macaron. I will enjoy this. This is a piano for toddlers that I had as a baby, and my boyfriend decided to find one on eBay to give to me after I mentioned it. And my fingers are not made for toddler keys, but it is fun to play.